One of my coaching clients asked specifically for Starsky. So, special request. Here's Starsky. He's our old guy. Hi, Starsky. Starsky's our old guy. He is almost 15. He's still doing really well. Anyway, he's coming along today. Come on over. You are going to want to listen close to this one because I've got some hope for you today. If you're like me, and if you're like most of the women I coach, one of the most difficult and frustrating parts of this journey is when you find that no matter how much you work on certain areas of your life, there are going to be some things that you just can't seem to change no matter how much you've tried. This is especially true if you have a really hard time not taking everything so personally, if you're letting the status of your relationships affect you deeply, and if you're letting other people's expectations for you and regarding where you should be in your life right now affect your mood, your happiness, your life. See, I used to beat myself up so mercilessly over these. I would wonder why I couldn't change these parts of me. I tried everything and nothing seemed to work. My stuff just ran so deep. And then I would just feel worse because in being so hard on ourselves, we create a situation where not only do we take things so personally, but we also create the emotions of anger and frustration at ourselves for being this way. So, it's no wonder we just want to bury ourselves under the covers and stay there sometimes until the whole world goes away, or at least until we finally get it right. But you know what? Since then, I've come to realize that everything comes together in our lives based on who we are. And that includes those parts of ourselves that are so resistant to change because they're so ingrained. Our programming, our core personality traits, those messages we received, even if we would have preferred things to have been different. It's not about what we didn't get, what we weren't like, what we hadn't been able to overcome. The way that our lives work out and the route that our journeys take on the road to finding ourselves and the love in our lives, it's all part of the life that we're meant to live and we're living right now. And with those words, when you understand that, you can accept all those imperfections about yourself because it might not have been the way that you would have chosen to have your life go, but the end result is exactly the way that your life is meant to be, as imperfect and difficult as it sometimes feels. And so for you, you who forgets your own worth, and all too often, you focus too much on what you don't have and what you think you need someone's permission to do and become and just to exist, really. I want you to stop blaming yourself. I want you to stop beating yourself up so harshly and stop being so hard on yourself. You don't deserve this kind of treatment, not from you, not from anyone else. Don't let anyone into your life who doesn't get this, and don't let yourself do this to you for a second more. Whatever it is you can't seem to accept about yourself, whatever it is that you keep beating yourself up about, stop. Your life is going to come out the way it's meant to, not just in spite of you and these imperfections that you can't seem to rid yourself of that you feel you need to, but because of those parts of you that make you the person you are, the very beautiful person that you are.